Hi, my name is Dan Zimmerle. I'm the owner and president of Cabinet Makeovers. I'm also the designer. So when I walk into a kitchen, my mindset is, okay, how can I make this kitchen beautiful? How can I make this kitchen everything it should be? Because in a kitchen, it's the most important room in the house. Of all the rooms in the house, this is the room that you're going to spend more time in. It's also the room that you're going to, if you're selling your home, people coming in are going to say, wow, that's a beautiful kitchen, or it's not. So anyway, I want to show you some of the things that we're going to be doing in this kitchen. Number one, as you look at it, you might on first glance say, well, those are pretty nice doors. But actually, if you look at these doors, they're melamine. Melamine is a plastic surface. It's a plastic coating that goes over top of press board. And it begins to do it. It's doing it right here. It begins to do it, and it will do it all over the kitchen. I mean, ultimately, it'll even begin to develop big bubbles. For people that's had it a long time, they'll see that happen. So melamine doors have to be replaced. So this kitchen here has to be refaced. There is no other way around it. It has to be refaced. So we will be putting new doors, but that's not all we're going to do. If you look, also, you've got 2 foot above these cabinets, 2 foot of dust collection. And so when we get through with this kitchen, we won't have 2 foot up there. That space up there, we're going to fill it, but we're going to fill it without taking out the cabinets that are here. The cabinets that are here actually are really good cabinets. These are 3/4 inch. They're solid. There's nothing wrong with them. And but what we're going to do is we're going to add to them at the top, and we're going to make it look like it's just meant to be there from the very beginning. And the doors, we will have, some of the doors will be doors over doors, others will be doors that are staggered, and you'll see that in the process of this. There are certain things that we look for in kitchens when we're going to do a kitchen. There are things that we want to accomplish. Number one, beauty. The purpose of raising these cabinets, twofold. Number one, this kitchen, when we finish, and you'll see the finished product, when this kitchen is finished, this kitchen is going to be outstanding. Right now you look at this kitchen and you say, well, this kitchen is just kind of a plain kitchen. That's going to change. You will say, this is an awesome kitchen. When we get finished, it's going to be awesome. But there's other things that's going to happen. Number one, a dust collecting place. People who have sensitivity to dust, that's a very, very bad thing. We're not going to have that anymore. That's going to go away. That's going to become cabinetry. Second thing is functionality. You know, you want beauty, but you also want a kitchen that's functional. There's several things that's going to change in this kitchen. When we add these cabinets to the top, all the way around, one thing we're going to do, we're going to gain a lot of space, a lot of usable space that you might want to put things that you only use at Christmas and Thanksgiving, but usable space. Over here in this corner, we have a pantry. And in this pantry, it's a traditional, typical pantry. You open up this door, and there's shelves in there, and everything is lost. This is coming out. When we finish this up, it's going to be a pantry that will have doors. You'll open the doors, and when you open the doors, there's going to be pull-outs. This will be an outstanding space. This will be a space that will make you say, wow. Can that really be done in my kitchen? It can be done in any kitchen. What we're going to do here, again, we have up here, above this, we have a space that's just lost. This will be built up. The refrigerator will be built in. So literally, this will be taking the kitchen that's here. We're going to customize this without tearing out the kitchen that's here. So it's going to be pretty amazing. Over here, we have a we have a desk area, and they use their desk area, so we're going to keep the desk area. A lot of times we'll do away with the desk area, but here we're going to keep it. But we're going to do certain things to it. Number one, we're going to raise it. We're going to raise this desk area 6 inches, and by raising this desk area 6 inches, we're going to, number one, make it where it's more at a height where it's usable. Right now, it's at a height that you wouldn't use. Again, we have all this space up here. We're going to take out these cabinets. There's no sense in adding on to these. We're going to take these out, and when we finish, there's going to be glass doors across here. So this is going to be just a beautiful area to display their decorative things. We'll put lighting in it. It's going to be, and we'll put corbels beneath this so that we have this beautiful hutch feel, and this is going to feel like a piece of furniture when we finish with it. Right now, if you look at their trash can is, it's real shaky, it's real wobbly. It's just a wire thing. It's got one trash can in it. We are actually going to put in a double trash can. It's going to be made out of wood, so it won't be wobbly like this. And again, you can see the melamine right here. But this is going to be much better. We're going to lose this drawer. We're actually going to put in a double oven here. I say a double oven. These folks don't need a double oven. So we're going to have a single oven, and then we're going to have a microwave built in. And then this will be going to the ceiling. There'll be 2 doors here. There won't be 4 doors here, just 2 doors, and they'll go all the way to the ceiling. Here in the sink area, if you're looking at the sink area, you will notice how wide these panels are. They're a lot larger than the sink. So the sink itself is just, it just looks odd as compared to the space. So we're going to drop in a leg here, a leg here, a half leg, and then the doors will go in between. When we get through with this area here is going to be a designer area. So it's going to look beautiful. When you walk in here and you see this is going to be like, wow. The granite will come out, it'll bump out, it'll go back, be just beautiful. You're going to be seeing a piece of art, a piece of beauty. And that's what we do at Cabinet Makeovers. We literally walk into existing kitchens. We don't rip them out. We don't take them apart. We take what is and we make it fabulous. Well, you caught me with my work clothes on today. Today, we've come a long way since the last time you looked at this. I'm going to show you some of the things that we've done and some of the things that we're doing right now. Next time you see this kitchen will be painted. As you can see, as you look at the kitchen, you can see part of it is the old, part of it is the new. And so where we had these low cabinets before, now they're going to the ceiling. And we're going to kind of give you a broad view of the whole thing. So as we progress around, I'll talk you through what all we've done. So let's start over here at this side. If you look right here, the double oven that they had in here before is not going to be the same as what they're wanting to do now. They're going to have a microwave built in, and they're going to have an oven built in. They did not want the double oven. Some people do, some people don't. In this case, we're going to have a built-in microwave here. We're going to have an oven down here. We'll have a drawer down there, and then we got all this space that we did not have before. We've added to the ceiling here. We got Marco here. Marco is sanding, and we covered up his face because we think he's pretty ugly, but he's really a good-looking fellow. Over here in this corner, you can see we've added all the way up. Right here, last time all you saw was a box sitting here, but where before they had a microwave sitting here, we have changed out the microwave. It's going over there, and right here we have put in a hood. It will have to lower up in here, and this will be a functional hood when we get through. This one will be ventless because they don't really have a proper place to vent to. So that's that. Over here in this corner, this is our new pantry. This pantry, when we get through, is going to have 6 full extension drawers in here. So this will be really usable, and then there'll be shelves up in here. There'll be a half shelf up here above the refrigerator. If you remember the refrigerator before, you can see the side of it. And here, you're going to have a new side. Going to be panels on all of it. And then over here is our new desk area. And this desk area here, as you can see, we rebuilt the cabinet on top, and we've added to the bottom on top, the cabinet on the bottom. It was a 30-inch, so it's very short. We have brought this up to a much nicer size. They'll be able to work in here. When we get through, this will be beaded board, a couple of corbels right here. It'll all be painted. Actually, this crown is going all the way through this entire section of the house. We've got it plasticed off. And if you notice all the plastic and all the paper that we got up, The dust is going nowhere except for right here. So at this point, the next time you see me, this kitchen will be painted. All right, we're at the next stage of the journey. As I told you the last time we came in here, we have the doors on. And as you can see, we've got the doors on. And so we can make our way through. You know, we've got something that's kind of a cool feature here. If you look up there in the corners, we've got a soft close mechanism. So when you close the door, it goes to close slowly. And this one, push it to, it hits, and it closes. So we're going to have lights up here in the corner here. It's right here. You have the pantry. Not on the line, yeah. Pantry is not on the line. Close those. So we've got the pantry. They hit and they close. Next time you come in here, there will be a new refrigerator. We got the cabinet up here. We'll be going to get the glass for this. We'll be putting in the glass here. We'll be putting in the corbels and the beadboard back there. And the next time you come over here, we're going to have the tile up. So the next time we come into the kitchen, it's going to be a completed kitchen. It's going to be something that's going to be really nice. We'll have all the appliances in. The appliances are on site. They'll be set this afternoon. But the next time we do a video, we're going to have us a pretty wonderful kitchen here. Welcome to the last installment of the kitchen. If you remember at the beginning of this video, when we walked in this house originally, all these cabinets were 2 foot from the ceiling. We've added new countertops, granite, where before it was Formica. New faucets, new appliances, new tile, new lighting. Nothing in this kitchen is the same, and yet this kitchen still has everything it had before. It's got the original cabinets. You would never know it, but they're original cabinets. I want to show you how we at Cabinet Makeovers take a kitchen and we transform it. We transform it beauty, we transform it functionality. Over here, we've got a single oven with a microwave convection here so that they can use that as an oven or a microwave. We put in this nice drawer down below. Deep, they can put stuff in it. Up here at the top, this is where the cabinets were before, right there. What we did is we've added all that. Look at all that storage up there. Heck, they can get a bicycle up there. Over here, same thing. This is all brand new. People would say, you know, I can't get to that. You put things up there that you don't get to very often. You put your Christmas stuff, your Halloween stuff, your Thanksgiving stuff. All that extra space. This was what was here before. This was the first. That is what's been added. Much more functional, much more beautiful. Very, very majestic. We walk over here, speaks for itself. We've added the glass in the corner, given an ambiance. They had this whole thing on dimmers. They can make it as bright or as dark. All the under counter lighting has been added. Here, we transformed this area. If you remember before, small doors. And one of the things that you get into when you're dealing with doors is you've got to open them up, you've got to crawl up underneath them, try to find your pots and pans. They all fall out on your feet. Now, you open up the drawer, you get your pots and pans. You open up your drawer, you get your pots and pans. And look at here, you got all your cooking stuff right there. Pretty nice addition. Right here, got all their cooking oil, all their spices and things right there in one place. Right beside where they're cooking. Push that back. Around here, in the corner, we've opened this thing up to where they can get to the corner. Right here in the sink area, we add 2 legs, bumped right here, the countertop out. So it gives it a look right here. Remember before they had the 2 small doors? If a plumber was going to get up underneath there and work, he really struggled to do so, but look at this space now. Heck, you can put a motorcycle up underneath there. This is quite a kitchen. We can use it as a garage. The decorative legs. Over here, before, 2 drawers. Now 1. You say, well, why did you do that? There were 5 inches lost right there. We don't lose 5 inches now. Plus, before, those drawers pulled out to about here. These are full extension. Here, trash. Here, cookie sheets. Very functional. While we're right here, the island before, just doors. You couldn't find stuff. All fell out when you opened the door. You know what I'm talking about. But now, everything in the kitchen they can get to. All their Tupperware. All their Tupperware. Coming over here, probably the best thing we do in kitchens, as far as what people really love. Before, we had a little corner cabinet here. It was their old pantry. They had to open a door. They had to try to crawl back in there and find the stuff that they had in there. The cooking stuff would get lost. It was just the way it was. But now, we've taken that out. What have we replaced it with? We've replaced it with this. I mean, we got all these full extension pull-outs in here. They can get to everything in their kitchen. They just pull it out. No wasted space. You know, just to keep myself consistent with this video, heck, you could put a 4-wheeler in here. It's amazing the space that we can gain. In the refrigerator before, if you remember, there was just this little bitty cabinet way back here. You remember how that is? Your kitchen might be like that. That little cabinet back here that you can't get to. You have to put stuff on top of the refrigerator for storage. Well, now we don't have that. And just to show you how much space we can gain in a kitchen, kind of hone in on that. Bring a close-up of that space. Heck, you can get a Volkswagen in there. We've gained so much space in this kitchen. This kitchen is now functional. This kitchen is beautiful. This kitchen would add tens of thousands of dollars to the price of this home. Plus it would sell immediately if someone were to put it on the market. We know that because we have that happen often. Over here, last but not least, at the beginning of the video, if you remember, one of these little short desks. We've added 6 inches to the top of this desk, so all this upper space is new. We've got beadboard, the corbels. Now instead of just having an old desk with little short cabinets in it, now we have a hutch. It's lit, glass. They can put their beautiful things in there. It's just kind of an ambiance of the house. Down here, they've even got a file cabinet. They can sit here at the desk, they can file their bookwork, they can put their letters and letterheads in there, all their This is a kitchen. This is Cabinet Makeovers. What sets us apart? Pretty much everything. When we come into a kitchen, when we come into a home, it is our desire that when we walk out of the home, we got the most beautiful, most functional kitchen. We design it. We design the colors. We design the way it's laid out. We work with the homeowner. We find out what they want. Unlimited styles of doors, unlimited colors, unlimited just potential. We can work within anybody's budget. We can keep them all at the same height and just replace what's there. Or we can transform. what's there. We always keep the homeowner in mind, and we always want to make sure that when we walk out, the people are very, very proud and happy that they've had cabinet makeovers in their home. That's the cabinet makeover difference.